Hi, this is Tanya from Love Buddha Tarot. Uh, as I said yesterday, I was just going to come on and, try and give little tips on how to deal with the anxiety or the fear that we're currently having. So every day it's kind of what I'm doing. So I'm kind of sharing my practice with yous. I'm waiting for some people to come on here. I always say it, but I hate these lives. So if there's people there, can you let me know? Can you let me know how you're feeling as well? Currently, we are on lockdown here, and when I woke up this morning, the first words in my head were it was like day two in the Big Brother house. That was what I kind of heard. So hey, Magic. Hi, Judy. How are you, Judy? I hope you're safe. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Haley. You're feeling good. Yeah, it's Hi, Open Mind, Tarot, and Annabella. Hey, 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 Annabella, I miss you. Annabella is my friend on the island, and we've been meaning the last couple of weeks to meet up, and now we can't meet up. And it's like, oh man, but she always makes me smile. You've done lots of cooking. Amazing. So is anybody else, apart from Annabella and Judy, I know you two are on lockdown because you're both in Spain, but is anybody else anywhere where they are things still as normal kind of thing? We're safe here on the mountain. Yeah, me too, Judy. Me too. It would be very easy to forget what is happening in the outside world. I think from where we are, we're very blessed with that. But I think we've also still got to stay aware as well of it. So, right, we've got people in. So I don't know, do any of you have any questions or anything before I start? Like I say, I've got no kind of plan with these. It's just as whatever comes up, I'm going to just come on here, I think, so that people have a place to go, but also so I have an outlet as well, so I can connect with you all, because that helps me massively. And I feel this is one of the most important things from here. We need to keep connection. Okay. We need to keep connection. We need to keep positive connections, and we need to keep checking in. I got a beautiful message from a friend of mine in France last night, and it really, really, I felt it. I felt his concern, I felt his love, and yeah, it was, this is what is needed. And I think, like I say, the ones on lockdown, it's almost we're getting starved of that. So we do need it. No problem. Thank you, Judy. Thank you. Curious to see, aside from the post you posted the other day, what spiritual meaning this all holds for our brothers and sisters. Did you watch yesterday's video, Haley? I actually done a video yesterday, if you go down on my videos, where I explained the spiritual meaning of all of this. It's there, it's happening. It's not going to be easy, but boy, it's going to be worth it at the end. But if you watch that video yesterday, there's a lot more information on that, on what we're being called to do. We're being called to be in compassion. And the longer it takes us to get into that compassion, the more of a struggle it's going to be. So yeah, watch that one, Haley. So yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, so yesterday after I'd done the video, those of you that watched it, I was emotional. It was that there's a lot going on here, but I really feel that's interesting as well for us. I think people are taking this not as seriously. It's what it's going to bring up for ourselves. And we went and sat outside, and my friend got the guitar, and we had a couple of beers, and we just were. But it was really nice. I think that's what we needed. We needed to just be present. We needed to not worry too much, and we needed to have the music, because without the music, I don't know what it is. Look at these people in Italy who are singing. Last night in Ibiza town, the emergency services were applauded and cheered as they went to work in the hospitals, and yeah, we've got to take a little bit of good from this, and what I'm finding is the camaraderie is the beautiful thing. There's a lot of people here on this island who are doing their yoga classes online now. There's breathwork classes. People are being there to offer service for people. And this is what I want to do. It's like ways that we can not eliminate that fear, because I don't feel that is realistic to just say, right, okay, we're in love, and this is it. I don't feel that is real, as much as I teach spirituality. I also teach that spirituality and our human experience is important to have the two of them. So you're on lockdown as well, Fancy Nancy, sending love to you, because it's not easy. I'm surprised at how the stuff it's bringing up for me and how hard it is. So what I want to do today is I want to look at the difference just a little bit in anxiety and fear. They are two different things, I feel. And fear is when we have an emotional response to something changing in our surroundings. It's almost, if you look back when we were kind of cavemen, it was fight or flight that we had. So fear was there to alert us that there might be danger. Okay? So this is why fear is coming up. And if we say, yeah, just move into love, then we're not acknowledging what that fear has to tell us. In the same way as pain, when pain comes up, I always feel pain is a gift. It's alerting us to something that's wrong. And this is what I feel fear is. It is an emotional response that we're having, okay? And it's saying to us, get ready, be alert, be on your guard, okay? So this is real fear. This is what we're saying, okay? You might have to have a surge of energy because there might be trouble ahead, kind of thing. So that is good, to be vigilant. So fear really comes up to tell us to be vigilant, okay? To be alert, to kind of, not be flippant and whatever. To actually, there's something happening here and you need to have your wits about you. So that is fear. But that is an emotional response. But then we have anxiety, which anxiety is just a response to our fear, okay? And anxiety doesn't help us. I mean, if we were in survival mode, if we were in true danger and we had to fight for our life, being anxious and in anxiety where our head is all over the place and things like that is not going to be of benefit of us. Okay, so anxiety doesn't really help us in any way, whereas fear can be our friend. And this is what I want to talk to today about, actually witnessing our fear, and rather than pushing it away, giving it a space. Okay, so this is today. I want us all, this is what I am doing personally, whether you want to do it or not. I'm actually doing this, so I'm sharing my practice, okay? And it's basically today I feel we need to open our mind to fear, okay? And see what it is we are feeling. Have a look at these fears. Are these fears just about the world events at the moment, which are pretty scary? It's none of us in our lifetime have experienced this. Okay, so it's something new. It's not something pleasant. So there's going to be fear comes up because we're emotionally responding to what our environment is. But what I want you to do as well is have a look at, is it bringing up old fears that have nothing to do with this coronavirus or this pandemic? Okay, is there old fears that are coming in that actually don't live here? It was funny yesterday, my friend left to go to the shops and there was a panic hit with me, like, what if he doesn't come back? What if he gets stopped? And I literally, for a second, I went into this fear. And then what I realized is, hold on, this is an old abandonment fear that is coming in. And it's like, oh, right, fear lives there. I'm going to come in as well. And then I was like, no, of course he's come back. It's like, this is where he lives. So it's then stopping it, but not allowing these old fears that have nothing to do with this situation to come in and decide to have a little fear party, okay? Because that's not going to help us. What I feel we need to do is not commit to our fears, okay? It's not like, right, you're my fear, and we're going to be together forever. That's it. We're going to run off into the sunset. Please don't commit to your fears, but have a conversation with them, give them this space. And if we watch ourselves, if we be an observer, okay, imagine stepping out of yourself and watching yourself and see how when we get into this fear and then this anxiety, see how it can take over us, see how it can take over our soul self, and how we would be feeling differently if that was not there, and how we would be acting accordingly. Okay, so I'm not saying to you don't have fears, but what I'm saying is don't live in them, don't dive into them, witness them, dip your toe in the water of them. And I'm usually somebody who goes dive deep, and with feelings and emotions, yes, but with fear, that can be dangerous, because there's no life jacket with fear. When we dive deep into fear, like I say, we go down and we go into anxiety, then we go into panic, then we go into complete, we don't know where we are. And what I'm trying to say with this is that we need to pull ourselves back, okay? It's not a case of just, yeah, I'm going to be in love today. Be in love at all times, but also witness this fear. So what we need to do is first be willing. This is like in A Course of Miracles. Be willing to witness it, okay? Accept it and say, I make the choice to witness my fear. It's then not being put on you, okay? It's there anyway, but you're saying, okay, I am choosing to give you space here, okay? Because in order for this fear to move through us rather than get stuck, we need to give it passage. We need to kind of give our fear safe passage here, okay? And I really feel as well, we need to look at what we need at the moment. This fear is coming up. When we have a fear, what do we need? Sometimes it'll be like, all right, people, when they get in fear, oh God, I need a drink, or I need this, or I need a hug, or I need whatever, How is it we usually escape fear? And also sit and say with it, what is it we need? Okay, now when I sat and done this today, I realized what I need more than anything at the moment is connection. Okay, I need connection with people. I need connection with loved ones. I need to see their faces. I need to know that they're there. Okay, that is what I need. When I know that I have that support around there, that is when I'm right. Okay, I'm strong. I can have that. When I have that disconnection, which, like I say, everybody is disconnecting around here, that is when I can really, really succumb to my fear, and anxiety will come in. Okay, so look at what it is you personally need. Yeah. So then we say, okay, what is it? If I get what I need, will that then take me back to this place of being in love and being centered and being present? Okay. We need to look at what experiences trigger our fear. So what is it that set that fear off? Because we wake up on a morning and our mind then kicks in. So, is there a something that has set that fear off, which then turns into the anxiety? If there's something that we can stay away from, like I say, I don't read the news, I don't watch the news or anything like that, because I see how it goes into panic, So what is it you can do to eliminate from your day or your schedule that will help you to deal with these fears and only tackle the ones that are real, not the illusionary ones, or the ones that actually come in and gate crash this party? When we look at what experiences trigger our fears, we need then to look at what thoughts come up when we are triggered. So we have this initial trigger, then our brain goes into a thought pattern. Then that actually becomes our feelings. So we need to witness our thoughts around fear, our feelings around fear, and how our behavior changes. Okay, so how we actually change how we are going to respond to something. So it's these three things that we need to check in with. And like I say, we need to notice old fears that are coming up. This is a current fear. This is something happening globally. So everybody is affected. So, so that fear is valid. But like I say, look at fear. It's don't say it's a liar. Say it's right. It has something to say. So when we have these old fears coming up, like I did yesterday, that has nothing to do with this situation. That is not going to help me in this situation. It's not going to alert me to something that's wrong in this situation, and it's not going to make me feel any better. So it's, what, you don't belong here. That you're not getting in, kind of thing. If your name's not down, you're not getting in. But we need to witness what's coming up, and this is actually a really strong practice, to witness where fear comes up. When there's real fear, it's showing us what old fears that aren't valid or illusionary are coming up within us as well. Okay. And all we need to do today is witness them, allow them to come, have that conversation with them. It doesn't matter whether they're real or not, but try and look at the facts with them and stop them at fear. If we don't stop at fear, it's going to turn into anxiety. Anxiety turns into panic. And this is why everybody's running around supermarkets like headless chickens, like Chicken Lick, and the sky is falling in. That is not healthy. It is not helpful, and it is not going to help you by getting in this state. So it's like, right, okay, there's fear here. Witness it. See what thoughts are coming in, what thoughts should be in this space, what thoughts shouldn't, what feelings are coming up with this, how these feelings are making you feel, and how your behavior changes with this. So does this make sense? Yeah. So, like I say, this is what I'm doing today. I'm witnessing my fear and witnessing which ones are valid, which ones aren't. If you don't have any fear, no, that's great. If you don't have any fear, that's absolutely great, Danny. But it's like I say, this is just saying, I'm talking about for the people that are in fear with this. So, exactly, how did our loved ones cope during the 2 world wars? Because they had to. And this is it. And I lived in fear for a lot of years of so many things, so many things that could happen, all these projections. And I wasn't in fear. I was in anxiety. I was in constant panic. My body and my nervous system was on edge all of the time because everything I seen was a threat. Now, they weren't valid, but that doesn't mean I don't feel fear now. I do. And this is actually bringing up a lot of my old fears. But I'm realizing what are old and I'm realizing what are valid. And this is what I'm trying to say here. And I know that times when I have faced my fears and acknowledged them, but not acted on them, then this is when I have actually moved through or evolved in some way. Some period of my growth has come from it. So strength has actually came from fear. So this is what I'm trying to teach, that, it's not about keep calm and carry on, really, like that. It's like, not about keep calm, it's witness your fears and then push on meditation. If anybody wants to do it with me, then it's only a couple of minutes and it's something that you can keep going back to whenever you need it. So first of all, it's about taking a deep breath. Now, our breath, we do it without thinking. We breathe, all of the time. But now our breath is valuable because it's like, people are noticing him to come on one of these days this week to actually do a breathwork class. So if you want, you can close your eyes, but get into that place of stillness and just take a deep breath here. Okay. When you've took that deep breath, reflect on your fears. Okay. Become present with them. Allow them to be there. They're there, but you be present with them. And center your body in this time. So your fears are there. They're not in you no more. They're there. You're observing them. So look at your body, become present, and center your body. Feel your shoulders drop. Feel the anxiety, if it is there, the heaviness start to disperse. Then breathe deeply through your nose, okay? And out through your mouth. Big, deep breaths, straight in through your nose like that. And let it all out. So it's inhale the good shit and exhale the bad shit, okay? Really taking that moment to just breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth will straight away start to calm your nervous system. Continue this breath for as long as you feel is needed. Now witness that fear as well and breathe into the fear. So you're breathing it in. Honor any anxiety or discomfort or fear that you're feeling. Honor it, it's there. It's something that is present. And like every living being, we need to honor it. Okay, don't try and push it away. Don't be scared of it. Honor it. Be present with it and give it the space it needs to be heard, to be seen, to be acknowledged. Now breathe into that space. You'll be coming from a place of love when you're breathing into it. When we see something as kind of not a threat, it's easy to give love to it. So take another deep breath in, hold it, and then release it. Okay, allow them fears, that anxiety to go out with it. Honor where you currently are at this moment, how your body feels, how your mind feels, how your externals feel. Take one more deep breath in and then release it. If you had your eyes closed, then open your eyes. But now just check in on how you feel. Do you feel a little calmer? It hasn't changed the external circumstances, but it's changed your internal ones. So that is what I've had to do today. That has been my practice. It may help you, it may not, but this is what I said I was going to share today with people. So has anybody got any questions on that? I feel calmer straight away. I feel calmer. Hold on. I'm just going to get my tarot cards because I'm going to pull a card for today as well. Did that help? Yeah. I mean, I don't know if these are going to help anybody. I know that helped me by sitting in this. But, did that help? Yeah. I mean, it's just taken that second to not thinking, well, I've got fear. Why have I got fear? Then we go into the panic of why we've got fear. This is just sit with it. It's normal, be present with it and just take that time to let it be heard. You'll feel better with it as well. So I'm going to pull a tarot card to see what advice we are being given today. Yeah, I really feel like breathing today. This is it, And like I say, take that. There's some people at this moment struggling to breathe. And this is a gift that we all have, a blessing. So, use it and honor it. Honor the breath, honor the fear. But don't dive into anxiety. Right, Right, okay. We've got the King of Cups again. He turned up yesterday. Who is this guy? This is all about... I really feel with this, okay? And I know this is... I know this is about, the current events, but there's something else coming through with this. I'll go into that in a second. Robin, breathwork is so necessary. Thank you very much for the reminder as I head to the hospital for my 12-hour shift. Robin, thank you so much. It's people like this, can we please just take a second to thank Robin and to friends and colleagues and everything for what they are doing, because these people that are working in hospitals in whatever way, shape or form, they're actually putting themselves in the front line. And last night in Ibiza town, all of the services were clapped and applauded as they went into the hospital, so this is it. We need to honor them as well. So Robin, thank you, and please pass our love and appreciation on to the people that you'll be seeing today. Okay, thank you. So right, the King of Cups. Okay, the King of Cups. He loves. Okay, he loves. This is what he does. He's emotionally mature. The King of Cups. He wants to make sure his loved ones are cared for, or safe. That is all he needs. He doesn't want riches. He doesn't want fame. He doesn't want anything like that. He loves to love and be loved. Okay, so we like him. I like him. I like him here. So this is what we need to do. We need to experience not these deep feelings of anxiety, which many are. We need to feel these deep feelings of love. Okay, where we are giving love, but we are also receiving love. And I feel this is where we need to do work. And what this will be bringing up for us is the work that we need to do on how we give and receive love. God, right, I've shuffled these cards now. Yesterday, they're the same ones again. Look, there's the Queen of Pentacles, which the Queen of Pentacles, she's grounded, she's earthy, she's a caretaker as well. So this is all about taking care of each other, as being practical and being loving. Okay, this is what we need. How can we make sure others' needs are met, and how can we make sure that ours are, by communicating with people? Okay, and working together with everybody. This is what we need, and we need, there you go, the star. We need hope. We need to keep hope at all times. Okay, when all hope is lost, that's when we haven't got anything. So there's always hope. No matter how bleak the circumstances, there is always hope. Okay, and I think if we have that King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles together, so we have that support network, which I was talking about, them deep emotions where we love and we receive love on the same level. This is there you go, the perfect mix. This is what we need. So I'm going to pull one of the Universe Has Your Back cards and see what our message is today with this. And thank you for coming on today. Thank you for being with this, because it really gives me a safe space as well, in order to be and work through what I'm going through as well, because it's very lonely being away from your loved ones. Very, very lonely. And this is what I'm feeling, yeah, there's a loneliness. And that's what happens with disconnection. And that's why I always like to stay connected. So, what is the message today, please? I always let one of these jump out and they're not wanting to today. I'm loving looking at them cards. I really am. Yeah. Sting, he's a Geordie guy. He's from my hometown, Sting. You are not alone. You have us. Yeah, exactly. And I have yous. So that's it. I've got you, and you've got me. It's like that Sonny and Cher, innit? Right. So this is quite interesting. Look at that. It's the eye. I love the artwork on this. And it says, I let go of the shadow of the past, seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. Okay. So this is talking about what I was saying about the old fears coming up. And, when we are in fear and anxiety, we often react, okay, rather than respond. And what this is saying is if there has been anything come up like that, to look at it through the eyes of love again. Remember the first time we seen somebody, remember that feeling that we felt when we seen them, and how that them feelings went through our body. And this could be a baby, this could be a lover, this could be a partner, this could be whatever, and try today to see everything for the first time again, okay, and see it through the eyes of love. And I feel this will allow any heaviness that we're currently feeling to subside as well, because like I say, I feel there's, it's not just this stuff. I know with me, it's not just this stuff that's going on, but it highlights other stuff as well, So the lens of love today, King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, hope, the star, and hope for the future. Okay, so I love that. So right, I'm going to see the messages before I go. I think the 3 cards already. We don't need another message, Tanya. Those 3 cards said it all. Yeah. Tanya, people like you on YouTube are what helps inspire me and give me peace of mind and able to do my job. Thank you so much, Robin. Oh, you're going to make me cry now. This is it. We've all got this little bit that we can do, and yeah, this God, I've cried so much this last couple of days, but good cries. It's the happy things that are making me cry. All here for one another. This is it. How nice to be on a message board full of love and civilized people. Thanks all, great cards, love that. The hardest part for me is that my 3 children are spread around the world. Yeah, I'm the same. Good night, Irene. I have friends here, but I can't connect. There's no familiarity. There's no roots here. There's love, but not that familiarity of family. So yeah, I'm missing that now. I'm missing loved ones, maybe loved ones that I haven't spoke to for a long time, but I'm missing them. There's that's really there. Thank you, Rose. Yeah, time to pay it forward. It is, but it's time to receive it as well. And this is what has been strange for me this last couple of days is I've realized I need things and I never ask for help. I never do. It's I don't need anything. I'm here by myself. I can do. I'm all like that. But yeah, I realize I need connection. So that was part of what I was saying today. Ask yourself what you need, and I need to know that the people are still out there, because it's a very lonely bubble at this moment, so yeah, I need to know that they're still there. I can reach out and maybe you can't touch, but energetically you can. And this is what I need to know. And yeah, this is the beauty. Good night, Irene. We've slated social media for so long, but now this is, I am, I think I'm on the internet more than anything because that is where I'm doing it. And I phoned my father yesterday, who, he's, and he's got a little old phone. And I said, please get your iPhone sorted. And he was like, yeah, I will. And I said, Dad, I need to see your face, and it is. I said, I need my dad. And I have never in my life said that I need my dad, never, ever. But in this moment, I don't need him to do anything for me. I just need to know that he's there, So it's taken us. This is my fear of, it's taken me back into this inner child thing, But now I'm asking for my needs, which when our inner child didn't. So yeah, it's bringing up a lot. Okay. And this is why I'm going to continue tomorrow. I don't know what I'll need tomorrow, but I'll be on, even if it's just to say hello and check how people are. Okay, so if anybody is really, really struggling, please reach out to me via email. Or I think my number is on my website as well. If you send a text, but send it via WhatsApp, because I don't have phone signal here. So, it's intermittent. Sometimes I can get their messages, sometimes I don't. And I will try my hardest to just respond to people if it's needed. Okay. I'm not going to do personal readings for people. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I have love here that I want to give away, but I also need it back as well. So I accept anything but blows. Island, the entire country-wide network of helpers for the isolated has been set up. People showing real love for each other. Exactly. This is what's happening on this island. I'm so sorry about that, Sunshine Girl. I'm so sorry. A huge quietest revolution in the Ace of Pentacles, all needing the love. Your empaths are feeling this very strong. We are. Are they feeling it as well? I don't watch their stuff. But yeah, we are feeling this, and like I say, we give a lot out. We do. But at this moment in time, it's like, please, we need a little back. We really do, because I said this to a friend of mine the other day who was really struggling. He's an amazing light worker. He's just, wow, so full. And we spoke the other day and he said, I'm really, really feeling it. I don't know. And I said, look, this is why we have each other, and we need to come together in this time, and it's we'll get through this. I know that. I know it. I can see clearly what's going to happen. But that doesn't mean just because I see it and because I have these skills that I don't feel, And like I say, it's wobbly. It's wobbly at the moment, and I know what we've got coming. And I know that we need as much love as we can. We need to panic buy on the love. We need to stock up, as if we're in that bunker. Maybe that's a way to spread the love. I don't know. Yeah, I've had back pains, headaches, migraines. Yeah. Yeah, we all need support. This is it, we can't just have one person holding all the time. We need support here. Panic buy on the love. This is one of your better quotes. Yeah, I've got some bad ones. What did I say? Yeah, right. Appreciate and acknowledge the moments of love. Yeah, that's it. And see them, see them when we're there. And it's very easy when we're in fear, because fear can bring up anxiety, anger, all of this, and we can react, and we react not in a loving way. But when we bring it all back to it, if we see everything through the eyes of love again, then, it's all right. Lorraine Kelly said on the TV this morning, there will be a baby boom in 9 months. Probably, there will be. But think of all those light workers that are going to be coming, because this is it, where I wished I could show you the bigger picture of why all this is happening. I wished I could, I don't even have the words to describe it properly. I did in my video a little bit yesterday. But this is what people don't realize. This world is changing. This, what we're going through, this is the world changing. And it will not be the same as before. We're being called to be in our truth, to be in our compassionate self, to be in our heart, and to be in love. This is what we are being called to do, and it's in the toughest times that we get tested to see if we can still say that. It's not saying, that we're not going to be in fear, but we still need to stay in love as well. The greed was getting out of control and it needed to be reset. Exactly. Eventually we'll have a different currency and things like that. There's a lot coming, but it is a new peridium, a new way of life and a new earth. And this is why we are all incarnated at this time, because all of us play a part in it. But if we're not in this place of light, love, and truth within ourselves, we kind of guide the rest of them there, so this is what we need to do. So I'm going to go now because I can feel the emotions coming up. I don't know if it's from the here or what, but God, I'm feeling, man. I'm feeling. It's like, it's amazing and it's bad at the same time, but that's what I do. So I'm sending you all lots and lots of love at this moment, okay? And please see through the eyes of love today. Reach out, connect with people. You never know the importance of that phone call, that message, that thought, or something like that. You might be all right, but you don't know where people are. And when I say where people are, it's where they're at. Okay, so like I say, please, keep connection with everybody, because that is the most important. Okay, right. I'm sending you lots of love, and I'll see you at some point tomorrow. Satnam.